You got to speak over that thing. You already overcame it. If you ain't,
get over it.
I know we all had those experiences. You know, when we liked someone and they really didn't want to be with us because of, other things in life.
The Homo Talk Show.
Well, y'all already know who it be. It's your girl, Yuri G.
It's your boy. You already know Troy Weeks Music.
I'm Nia Ebony, and I'm just here to be a little spicy.
What's up? It's your boy, Anthony Cherry, out here in Los Angeles, California, a.k.a. the King of Her.
Coming to New York, baby.
Oh, my God. That church moment highlight.
Okay, Michelle Obama, you better come through.
Just like that. Right, with the chop box today.
You know that splash of cherry is very necessary.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Troy Weeks Music here, and we're getting right into our homos topic of today. So the homos hetero-romantic. So remember, this is coming from our show producer now, the amazing man behind it all. This fine bisexual dude that I used to sing in the choir with in college. We visited the possibility of dating later in our 20s. I ultimately ran to him. I ultimately ran from him, because at that point I was at the peak of my Christian conservatism, and he was agnostic. We'll talk about this some other time, because I don't even know what that means. And he said he also thought I was quite attractive. But through interactions with me and other men, he realized that he only wants physical, platonic relationships with a man, but he is hetero-romantic, which is a real thing. We all found this out today. So, question is this. Do you think that I kind of pushed him there with my then conservative silliness? Or do we think that hetero-romantic, homosex only maybe become something that hetero women can accept for their men? Okay, let's talk about it. So, I mean, there's been men for years that, sleep with men ultimately, but only want a relationship with women. That's been down low men, clearly. Want to dispute, but they've been down low about it because they don't want to say that they're hetero-romantic. But I guess now they will because they know what it is. So I guess you don't have to be down low anymore. Right? Come out the closet and just be hetero-romantic. I don't know if that's going to be any more suitable for women to accept. Being a pansexual man, that's hard to be accepted alone. So I don't know if hetero-romantic is going to be anything accepted. But I just feel like it doesn't even matter. Like our show producer said, ultimately, it doesn't matter what people think. I feel the same way. It doesn't matter what people think, because if you live your life for you and do what makes you happy, and do those things and do the right thing, just by people in general. My mother told me, don't do something somebody you want done to you. Do right by people and treat people the right way and follow your heart. I had a wedding situation in my life that stopped me from never doing that again. So now I live my life based on my own. I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and if I fall in the hole that you told me was there, it's fine. Guess what? I fell in the hole, but I know it's there, and I can want somebody else. But that's just how I mean. Maybe it's a Scorpio in me, maybe it's the stubbornness in me, but for those, after not doing something my heart desired because they told me not to, and nothing happened from what they told me to do, I realized that, no, focus on you, focus on what makes you happy, whatever you like. Clearly, find whatever label you are, because you have to have a label, and just, be comfortable with who you are. That's it. This is who I am. This is what it is. But I just feel like what needs to happen, especially because of Corona, not even especially because of this is life, people just need to be more open-minded. Sex is sex. Who cares who somebody sleeps with? That's their own problem. You ain't in the room watching. You ain't holding it. You ain't sticking or licking. Like, mind your business who they sleep with. As long as they treat you right, treat you the way that you deserve, and, they don't disrespect you or disrespect what you want, then who cares? Y'all make sex such a big thing. Yeah, when y'all should be worrying about the people that, have been through all the hurt who need to be healed. Because those are the people that are hurting people. Hurting people. There's a lot of people that need to be healed from the things they've been through, and they're just going from situation to situation, hurting people. Now we got more hurt people than we need in the goddamn book. Now what we doing to all these hurt people? After this corona, there's going to be so many goddamn hurt people. Y'all don't even know. Domestic violence is on the rise. It's crazy. This is real life. And so I think it's important, and it's focused on you being happy with who you are and healing yourself. There's ways you can heal yourself. I'm in the program right now healing myself. That's going to eventually help me to be a healing coach to heal other people. And get a major discount because of Corona. There's so many ways out there, y'all. Come on, stop playing. Heal yourself. Focus on yourself. You got a lot of time sitting in the room. But one thing I will say, and I'm going to move on, is that I realize the devil is going to use this time to allow people's past to keep them in the prison. You already got over some of this stuff. And because you alone by yourself, it's like, Hey, girl. You remember that one? You know what I'm saying? Like it's creeping up, and we cannot allow during this time the fight we already going through in the world to allow that depression, that negative past to stay on you. You got to speak over that thing. You already overcame it. If you ain't,
Find it.
get
Find
over it.
it.
Get over it, because it's only holding you in the prison. You got to move on and get. You got to be the best who you can be in all this, because that's the best who you. That's the person that's gonna come out on the other side. Find the best who you can be. And so, hetero romantic, bisexual, gay sexual, LGBTQIG, whatever you want to be that motherfucking thing and do it all the way until the wheels fall off.
Hey.
Who gives a fuck about people say? Anthony, I'm sorry, I took you to church, and I'm gonna talk about it. What do you think about hetero romanticism and all of that?
I think, to each his own. I don't think it really is going to change that much because they have already, once again, with psychological strategism, taught that the black man must be so masculine. So it has shaped the woman's mind to not be open-minded. If they were black women were more open-minded, they would have a lot of people that would be honest with them. Because of that, I mean, it's going to continue to be the same thing, bro. So I'm going to just throw it down to my girl, throw it up to Neil, throw it down to my baby.
Come on. Let's go to Nia real fast. I feel like Yuri, she's gonna have a lot to say. She's been in positive thought for a while. Go on, Nia. Go and take it away.
I think the problem that we have today is we allow men to, we don't allow men to be who they feel they need to be. We police all of their actions and their personalities and their intentions to be themselves. That does not allow them to be who they really want to be. So when they're dating people who might be gay or who might be trans or who might be bisexual, they're not allowed to express that person that they wanted to be with that person. And so then they go to women, and then it's a different experience. And then, it's a constant roller coaster of how, people's lives can be in the mix of like just traumatic things, right? I guess I can't speak for everybody on here today, but I know we all had those experiences. When we like someone and they really didn't want to be with us because of, other things in life, just period, just identity issues. So I just hope that one day we are able to get to a place where men can feel that they have a voice to like really acknowledge what they want in life. And that's all it is. Like, we're evolving every day. So if we allow men to evolve, we'll get to a better place. So that's all I have to say about it.
Come on now. We got a lot going on talking about it here. Now I'm ready for this. Just Yuri G. What do you think about hetero romanticism? I know you told me earlier you got some background and you know about this. You can give us some background and tell me, fill us in. What's the tea?
I think it's all about labels. Labels is the first thing that restricts all of us. I think it's state of mind and religion. All of these things have played a factor, and because the Bible says this, that people interpret it the way they want to. Sodom and Gomorrah, so like men, like, oh, well, I like this, but I'll be more accepted by the church if it's this, or I like being with a man, but my daddy said I gotta carry on the legacy of this name. I can't do that with a man, so I gotta procreate or whatever. I think it's a lot, and I don't think it's just the black community, but I think it's worse in the black community, because we allow so many things to influence us, and if I think the only way we can actually stop it or whatever altogether is the newborns and the new generation that's a little bit open minded, separate them and allow this old culture to die off if we want a new standard. As long as there's like I grew up with my parents and they told me that I had to work a 9 to 5, I had to go to college. I've learned now that you don't need to do any of it or whatever. So it's like I'm scared that if I have a child, I'm gonna preach those same things, even though I know different. It's because that's what I was programmed as a child.
Those social norms.
Yeah, those conditioned behaviors.
Yeah, so it's the same way with, oh, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. Guys can't wear pink. Ooh, no, you. All of that stuff. All of it factors in. So it's like state of mind labels. Like, oh, you see two guys together. Which one of y'all is the girl? It's like why they can't be both men.
Right.
So it's just like labels and state of mind and religion is the factors that we need to change in order to make it more accepting.
You better go ahead, Yuri,
Preach.
before I get
Well
down
put.
there.
Come on. You're gonna need that. Come on, what you gonna need that Bob today? Okay? And that's
That
what I'm
Bob got
talking
some
about.
answers for us, baby.
Okay?
Bob
That's what I'm
answers.
talking about. Bob answers. Come on now. That was wow. So this was something that again we were very informative. We got to learn a lot of things we didn't know and sharing experiences that we can, now tell other people and learn from. So this was super awesome. So thank you guys first and foremost for being here, for making this happen. Today has been
Thank you.
Yes, today has been super amazing. So before we close out, I just want to reiterate what the topic was today. So if those people out there want to talk about what we were talking about and keep the conversation going, you can do that very well. So the topic of today's homo show was this: the homo hetero-romantic. Again, from the powers that be above. This fine bisexual dude that I used to sing in the choir with in college, we visited the possibility of dating later in our 20s. I ultimately ran away from him because at this point, I was at the peak of my Christian conservatism, and he was agnostic. Again, that's something we'll talk about another day. He said that he also thought I was quite attractive, but through interactions with me and other men, he realized that he only wants physical, platonic relationships with a man, but he is hetero-romantic, which is a real thing, which we found out is today. Do we think that I kind of pushed him there with my then conservativeness silliness? Or do we think hetero-romantic/homosex only may become something that hetero women could accept for their men? We didn't think so. Weigh your thoughts and let us know what you think. Maybe you disagree, maybe you agree. It'd be good to know. Again, you can like, comment, subscribe. Let us know you're out there. Let us know you're listening, and I'll be a part of what we're doing each and every week. Again, we have some special guests in the building today. Mr. Anthony, tell them again where they can find you and, all that good stuff.
What's up? My name is Anthony Cherry. You can find me at King of Hair on Instagram, and Anthony Cherry on Facebook. And always remember, if you don't know, you won't grow.
Oh, yeah. Come on, put some water on them flowers, all right? Put some water on them trees. How about that? Because it could be a tree. All right, Miss Nia, talk to him. Tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, Ebony on everything, so just come and check me out,
With the hair swing and all of that. A little sexy seduction. Period. All right, gotcha. Miss Yuri G, talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you, of course, Miss Queen.
The only thing I really check often is my Instagram, so it's ballsy_cannon CANNON.shooter. And don't think too deep. I use a Canon camera. I'm a photographer.
Okay.
Canon shooter.
She don't shoot guns. She shoot photos. Okay,
Or
she's not gonna come to the house to shoot.
facts.
All facts, that too. Yes, yes, yeah. Thank you so much. It was funny. Sorry. And again, I'm at Troy Roots Music on everything. You can find me anywhere in the world. Google it, share. Thank you guys so much for being here. It was such a pleasure being a part of today's show. Clearly, being over a year in this game, we doing it out here, y'all. Y'all better pay attention and stay focused. We getting interviews and stuff on us now. So you never know. You never know what's going to be out there. Again, thank you to our special guest today. This has been the Homo Talk Show for this week. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to be here all week. Anthony will be with us all week long, Mr. Anthony Cherry, King of Hair of LA. So stay tuned. His interview and all his good stuff, because he's going to give it all and spill it all. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much.
Make sure y'all subscribe and like.